Alrighty then. Welcome everybody, and it looks like it's time for fucking housing. I am amped up for this. We're actually getting it for once, which is beyond awesome already. But before we continue, I must check the audio levels just in case I don't fuck it up again. Already. But before we continue, I must check the audio levels just in case I don't fuck it up again. Yeah, it's fine. Isn't too extreme. The main issue with audio is I don't want it to be too high. Because once it gets too high, if I ever take a sip from my can of soda, you will hear it go down my throat with absolutely phenomenal detail. Which is something I do not want to happen because that grosses out a lot of people. It'd be like me trying to inhale a dong. Tis not pleasant for the crowd. The crowd of zero that I'm obviously hosting. Not really something I have to worry about. But it gives me something to do. Now, as you all know, housing is here. Ah! This should be awesome. I wanted to do housing for absolute ages. The issue is that, well, it's, for one, not going to be cheap. And secondly, the amount of grinding we're going to have to do just to make a chair is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Because this stuff is absolutely retardedly expensive. And it seems we're having a hard time getting past the loading screen. This has been a reported issue on the forum, indefinite loading screens. And it's probably exacerbated by the fact there is so many people on. But I think before we fill our inventory up with just random crafting materials... Let's see, it's popped us open. Hallelujah, there we are. So before we do that, we're going to want to head down to the ye old Rit station and just pound out a couple dozen Rits. I have this one add-on installed that allows me to instantly do... Well, not instantly, but it does it for me, where it just crafts all like the equipment Rits, which are the only ones that actually will grant me those master Rits. So it's actually really easy to get them. And on top of that, it's going to be super cheap to get anything, really. Oh, yeah, we're going to need to do that quest. And the previews to the chateaus. Take the brochure. And on top of that... Ah! Oh, this is exciting. We got furniture, but housings. Oh, God. Yeah, these are the big old manors that cost 3.8 million a piece. I really have no interest in them. The only ones I really want to get are this one. The Strident Springs Decimon is really sweet looking. Ooh, Ravenhurst. I haven't heard of this one. Ravenhurst I haven't seen before, so I want to go check that out real quick. Grissman Woe is just a house inside of the East March, I think. What is this Ravens one? I haven't seen a Ravenshurst. Let's take a preview of it. Oh, fuck, the guard put me out of it. Alright, Ravenhurst. Let's take a look at that. It's gonna be like, oh, you're gonna need a couple of million gold. Hopefully it's not a ridiculously big house. But considering it's Ravenhurst, I'm guessing it's in, what is that called? Ruinspire? Because that is a place that dealt with a lot of crow themes. I do like Breton style. It's not too bad. Nordic style I really do like. Oh, it's this place. God. God, the house is small as shit. What's the courtyard like? Oh, we were in the middle of Raven. Okay. Interesting. Usually these places come with a basement. I don't understand why the stairs are in the middle of the room. They could have easily just been put over an extra couple feet to the side. And then this space would have a little bit more options, but we're debating that. That's not really a subject. Alright. So what to get? I do like the Strident Springs place. The issue is, it's like a typical Imperial house. I mean, it's absolutely a fantastic bang for your buck. Because you get an absolute shit ton of space. But, oh man, do I really love the Vindsvept Manor. We'll show this on stream for people. Thank God we have an unfathomably huge amount of gold from just questing, really. We haven't really sold much on the auction house. I mean, if I did sell shit on the auction house, I would make a lot of money. The issue is that with maintaining just a standing in an auction house requires you to have a good relationship with your guild, which is absolutely ridiculous. I have to maintain one of my 5 guilds just so that I can maintain my position able to trade. This is strange. This is a watchtower with a habitable inside, as noted by the windows, but there's no way to access it. Unless you access it from the outside, which in that case, that is retarded. You can access this one, though, strangely enough. But the first and second level is unavailable. But the third level is, though. See, that's what I want to really have. I want to be able to live in, like, one of these watchtowers and just fully furnish it out. Like, in my opinion, that would be absolutely sweet. I understand when the collision for that thing's, like, right there at eye level. But the outdoor aesthetic for this, and you get a waterfall, which is very rare indeed. A waterfall that doesn't lead anywhere, but somehow doesn't manage to overflow into your house. And then Strident Springs. It's a decent place. You get this nice little basement area. Great for lavish parties. Interesting. For some reason, a window's lighting effect is piercing through the floor. They need to fix that lighting effect. Everything else, though, seems to work just fine. Yeah, it's quite a lovely area. And furnished. This is furnished. Okay, now. I was going to say, if that was furnished, I was about to flip my shit. Even I would be mad. They just added a bunch of tables and desks. I mean, that's not worth close to $70. IMO. I'm not sure how good of an idea it would be to have a clothesline indoors. Especially in an area with not a lot of windows. I can understand it being next to a bunch of windows, but I mean, just having it in an open area. And this is what the outside furnished looks like. No notable difference, as far as I can tell. Although you do get a couple Nibbonet lampposts. Which I mean, I guess are okay. I still like Vindsvept Manor. It is still by far the coolest to me. Although this place is a strong second. See, I'll show you the place I like. These places are cool too. I could buy it, but I don't care. They're way too expensive, and on top of that, how would I even utilize... Sorry. How would I even utilize it? There's so much space there. Like, the amount of target skeletons I would need to actually be useful. Oh, beautiful estate. Fill me with glory. And I think this one's even cheaper because it's not as big. But we do get a second attachment to this house. We get this place over here, which I do like. It's a little barn. You can't access the second level. You need to actually make it your own stairway. You can just probably use wooden planks. I'll probably end up using boxes and wooden planks, and you can make that a second level. But the inside is cool too. I mean, look at those arching ceilings. Oh my god. Entirely made out of stone, sturdy looking. The window effects are all decent. Wish it had a little bit more window space, but you know, it can work with it. Now you got a little storage room. But then you get an entire second level. This one's big too, and on top of that, you get a second fireplace. Booyah. And then, oh, hopefully they fixed this. The skybox was fucked up last time I was here. Ah, they fixed it. Look at that. And look at that, you get a beautiful view of Riften. Look at that, all the swing tree. Not actual physics, just animations. If those were all physics, I'd be blown away, but no. They don't even have a physics for tree in the game. Oh, that is sweet. What does the furnished option look like? Furnished, unfurnished, or furnished? Oh, okay. Let's preview this. A lot of rugs. First thing I notice. I love how they use the ancient Nord cabinets. Like, everything else looks brand new, and that thing looks 2,000 years old. Yeah, kind of cool. Oh, look, they actually stocked the bookshelf right there. How are the Nords more well-versed in literature? Oh, this is kind of a cool idea. Having, like, a miniature bed. That'd be an awkward bed, though, because anytime someone wanted to go down or upstairs, I mean, they could see you in the bed doing whatever. And they get the grand master bedroom here. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see, what is the courtyard like? Why do they only furnish the inside of the house? There is an outside. What the hell? Yeah, they only furnish the inside of the house. I mean, half of the Mistville Manor is their balcony, their porch, and their barn. And they're not even furnished, which I find to be extremely odd. Oh well. Time to actually, well, one, work on Ritz, and we have to do that one quest, which is a bullshit quest. You don't even do anything. You just walk from one end of a continent to the other, talk to this person for half a second, and that's it. It's just kind of like a barrier to entry, so that people with, like, zero money would actually get their house immediately. Required a bit of traveling. And it's probably to encourage people to move, I guess. I am not entirely sure. Oh god, stacking tomatoes on top of Korean beef in the morning is not a good idea. It's like putting a laxative while eating concrete. Oh god. Alright, we're good. I just love tomatoes, man. Sorry if you can hear it in great detail. They're just absolutely delicious. I don't know why I like it. Yes, thank you. I don't understand why the UTB notification is so loud. Oh, yeah. Everyone's in here doing their equipment writs. I'm not sure if consumables give you master writs, but we'll do them as well. Why not? If anybody was going to get a master writ, it would be this guy. He is well-versed in many things. Alchemy, enchanting. Oh yeah, we're gonna allow out-of-date add-ons. Hell yeah. Sorry for slurping. But yeah, we're definitely gonna allow out-of-date add-ons. We gotta get that Dustman working. Here we go. Yeah, everyone's hearing Craglorn all of a sudden. We gotta get our master writs done, man. I can't imagine what people without ESO Plus must be like. They would have absolutely crammed inventories. Okay, we need to sell you all of our miscellaneous shit. Fossilis Guys, Fury... Yeah, I don't need that stuff. Yeah, we got all these boot pages. They actually reduced the name size on them. That's great. Those names used to be absolutely retardedly long. Like, you'd have like a 7-page name for no reason. Alright. Ah, damn it. Is... when it's coming back out for Xbox One, I think they announced it on their page, but it was like February 20th or something like that. Let me double check. Take a look here. Actually, we'll just Google it. When is Homestead coming out for ESO? Launch dates. Here we go. Perfect article name. PlayStation and Xbox come out February 21st, so it was a day off. Just one day off. Where is it? It was in here somewhere. It was like Lazy Rick Crafter. Oh, did I get rid of it? That's strange. Interesting. If I'm doing this on 8 characters, I'm definitely having that on. That'll save me like 20 minutes. Where is it? Absolutely fantastic add-on to have. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly search for it. Lazy Rick Crafter. Here we go. Lazy farming. I'm not sure how you do lazy farming. Alright, so it should be appearing back on screen shortly. There we go. Alright, so what should we actually get first? Should we actually try to get the target skeleton first? Or should we just try to get anonymous geodes and sell those to people at ridiculously high prices? Because I know people are going to want those, and they're going to want those a lot. I know my guild master alone wants 13 skeletons in his house. So I can't imagine how many he is going to need. He's going to need so much. I mean, he's an entire guild at his disposal, but still, it's going to take him an absolute age and a half. Then he has a guild store, I guess, too, so I guess he does have the brush back from that. Let's see if this actually Lazy Crap Rifter still works, so it doesn't actually break us. I swear we had it installed on this thing. I guess we only have it installed on our laptop. Because we do use our laptop occasionally for just gaming on the go. Got all the people in Cragglor to make my load times insane. It's strange, my load time should not be this high. I mean, I know I'm streaming, but I have an SSD and a nice CPU. Here we go. Fuck yeah, here we go. Look at that, that's awesome, I love that. It's so lazy of me to do. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, we have, compared to everything else, we have so much rubidite. It's probably actually nothing compared to our woodworking. The amount of wood we have and never use is insane. I actually want to see if refining materials actually gives you that new special crafting agent. There we go. Make it for us. Let's take a look here. So, what should we get for refining all of this maple? Yeah, let's just drag it all the way up. Oh yeah, hell yeah, rosin, I'll take that. That stuff's worth like, what, 4,000 per? I just gave my guild as, I think, what, payment for contributing to the guild hall that we're making. I just sent in like 62 rosin, which he did a 1-to-1 conversion to gold. Absolutely fantastic. Got about 200 and what, 30,000 gold worth towards the house. Although there was one guy in our guild who donated a million. So he, by far, was getting the largest say in the housing. That was actually really nice. We got 2 rosin from that. So that's about 8,000, 9,000 gold. God, we have so much rubidite. I've been stocking up on this for a bit. This is nothing, though, compared to some grinders who get up there to, like, a couple thousand refining materials. Blank was crafted, blank was crafted, blank was crafted. I didn't craft anything. If you can see my chat, it's just going insane right now. It's not even properly spaced, it's just glitching. Must be like an old, what is it? I don't know, maybe a loot drop or something. Okay, to be fair, Craglorn, they said it's a ghost town. This place is actually pretty packed now that they've added all the new changes to Craglorn, especially people who want to grind for trials. Decoy Elder Scroll. I can't imagine how much those things are. I mean, the highest I've gotten is probably to, God, rank 10 in Assault and War. Any day now. And the thing is that we also have, I think, Ancestor Silk and the Leather to go through. And those have 4 different trees themselves. Want to sell lockpicks. Serious offers only. I don't think anyone serious is going to be buying lockpicks. Oh god. I think chat for like the next month is going to be absolutely full of people just selling stuff they don't want. Alright. So let's take a look here. Did we get any of the brand new crafting materials? No, we actually didn't. Ah, fuck. You know what that means? And that in order for us to use any of the brand new crafting materials, we would have to make or go out and grind an absolute shit ton. Look at that, it does it for us automatically. That's awesome, okay. Oh, we got a woodworking crit, first one. Nice. Oh, and we got that's second one, damn. Okay. That's pretty sweet. So we got 2 of those quests right off the bat. Look at that. Varen's Legacy. Oh, God, I don't remember where that is. And Alessia's Bulwark. Please don't tell me I have to go to the Imperial City to make these stuff. It's been a while since I've had to actually make these things. Especially, like, these random sets. Like, no one ever cares about them. Let's take a look here. So, Varen's Legacy. Where the fuck is that? Alright, good. At least it's not 9 traits, because that'd be a little bit sketchy. The Gold Coast. Okay, that's good. So, to the Gold Coast we go. Ooh, good. We actually did discover a couple of shrines there. Crap. Okay. Picture, please. There it is. It's over here. So we've got to travel down the coastline, see if we can actually find the station. This will be actually the first time I've ever crafted this set. Oh my god. Oh god. I commented on the Bethesda football game trailer, that short version of the actual trailer. And holy shit, I've been getting butthurt comments for like the last 3 days. Absolutely hilarious. There was some guy who I swear was probably Brazilian was just swearing at me. and very broken English. It was absolutely funny. Hello, random person just standing there. Please don't kill me. Is that where it is, or is it on the actual coast? Do we have to travel back up this cliff face? The amount of grinding we're going to have to do to actually get shit is going to be ridiculous. Let's see, like, Rubedite has the brand new blacksmithing stuff. And it doesn't seem to actually be a common drop. Oh yeah, heavy sacks. I wish those gave it. Do we have a mundane rune yet? No, we don't. Maybe we need to know a couple of crafting recipes before we do that? Is that what I'm thinking? I wish it was like on the PTS where you only got, Oh wait, crap. Hopefully these are legendary. Alright. Fuck, it's only infused. Okay. Oh, beautiful. The woodworking one is in legendary, which is absolutely fantastic. Because that is the cheapest legendary to make. Alright, so what do we need? Rubedite gauntlets, epic. Breton infused. So gauntlet. Breton infused. Alright. Oh yeah, we can research this. Might as well research it since we got it. I'm glad the add-ons are still working and haven't fucked up yet. Awesome. Okay. Let's... Nice. I got the woodworking and blacksmithing one right out of the gate. Although this guy is my master crafter. He has so many recipes learned. Alright, so Alessia's Bulwark. Where the devil is that? Okay, here we go. When take damage from a melee attack to reduce weapon damage. Okay. It's East March at the very lowest portion. Okay. Easy peasy. It's right here. I'll take that. Right now, we're just trying to get all these writs out of the way, and then we can buy our house. The issue is that we will have no way to furnish it because we will have to do a massive amount of grinding just so we can even get our fucking house. And I'm pretty sure we have to learn a couple of recipes too before we can even actually start farming the material, which I find to be a little bit silly, but you can buy quite a few recipes. Alright, so let's head down there. Is that all for houses? Yes, the master writs are from the houses. The grinding is going to be for the houses. The massive gold sink houses is for houses, yeah. All this hubbub around ESO right now is purely because of housing. I guess for competitive people, the housing update also introduced a hell of a lot of balance changes that I guess really all the balances accomplished was lowering the DPS ceiling, reducing the overall skill cap for this game, which is good or bad. Here we go. First bit of, look at this, bast, which is used in carpet and tapestry and shit like that. Alright, so we need a lightning staff, legendary, defending, and imperial. Alright, so lightning staff. Rubedite, of course. Imperial. I haven't made an Imperial one in ages because Imperial lightning staffs look like garbage. Which one was it? Defending? Yeah, defending. Okay. Alright. So now we need to improve this. Blank was crafted. Blank was crafted. I have so much of this golden material, I don't mind. Yes. Alright, so we got 2 writs right out of the way, out the gate. And one of them was legendary, so we're going to get an absolute fantastic amount of vouchers for that. I'm not sure if we'll make significant progress on the target skeleton today, but I think this is a really great start. And on top of this, we still have a decent amount of crafters and other people left to go on. And considering this guy has an absolute shit ton of Hollowjack and Skin Changer pages on him, we can just put it all into the bank and hope for the best. If I just give those pages and progressively give them to more and more people on my account, that increases the chance of me getting actual writs. I'm not sure if there's master writs for a consumable. I can imagine there being for enchanting, and I guess food does have legendary stuff too. Alchemy, though, doesn't really have legendary materials unless you make a shit ton. I probably should have made those really quickly. Alright, so before we continue, let's go finish off the last consumable writs to actually see if we actually get anything. This guy is not the best at consumables, doesn't have every recipe, but I bought an absolute crap ton of provisioning recipes, and he knows double Bloody Mara, so I mean, he has that legendary recipe. He doesn't have the legendary recipe from, what is it, Rothgar. But I mean, that one requires perfect row to make, and that shit ain't cheap at all. That stuff's like, what, 10,000 per? And I don't fish. Fishing, I would blow my brains out. So, enchanters are it, okay. Oh, good. You get for me. Ta-da! Carrot slurry and Ethereum brandy, okay. I swear we had one for alchemy. Oh, that's right. We already had the potions ready. That's right. I think any generic why am I in here? Oh yeah, food. Any generic stamina potion filled that. So carrot slurry and Ethereum brandy. So carrot slurry. I swear we have it here. Where is it? Here we go. Pickled carrot slurry. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not sure why it needs that one. That's super low. And Ethereum brandy. Where, oh, where did you go? I guess it's an alcoholic? Here it is. Perfect. How hard is the quest to get to your house? Well, the quest you need for all houses is a friend in need quest, which is really easy. It just takes a lot of traveling, unless you have all the way shrines discovered, which then it's beyond easy. And the quest you need for every zone is just maybe a story quest. So if you have a character that's completed the story quest for the zone, then you already have it. You just need to complete the friend in need one then at that point. Thank you. That's going to take time to get used to. Alright, so no, I didn't get anything from there. We did get crafting materials, so I guess that's a blessing. Alright, so let's just turn these in. My contact is in the city of Wayrest. To make it seem like I'm doing a drug deal. Come on, good. You got the good stuff. And I think our Khajiit character, who's a master provisioner, she might be able to make a couple of equipment writs, because she does know a lot of the Barric, Barbaric, Primal, Daedric, Ancient Elf. We have a lot of those motifs. So we could probably give her that stuff. And on top of that, I think she knows quite a few of the pact styles as well. Here we go. 2 of these right off the bat. Let's see how many we get. Come on. Show me the goods, man. Oh, you moved. Wow. Okay, so 58 fucking writs at the bat. Look at that. Where did he get enough for these stations? Sweet. Heirloom podium skinning. Provisioners. Okay, so these are what you use to make stands. which is why they cost so much. The full motif 300. Oh my god. Mortar and pestle. This would allow you to do alchemy. Orcish skull goblet full. I am not sure what this would do. Maybe dying. This would definitely be a boiler. It would either be crafting or it could be referencing the tanning, so then it would be tailoring. It might be somewhat empty. I know a lot of people will be trying to get their good stuff in really easily. Poison elixir, that's probably alchemy. Case of vials, alchemy? Are these just like rare? A sealed furnishing plant meant for the house Halalu craftsperson. Interesting. So I guess these are just like rare recipes that you can have. Ethereal ambrosia. God. Look at this. We already get these provisioning things with us already, which I absolutely love. I guess these are just blueprints for fancy decorations. The stuff we would probably want to get is this thing. Because if we get this thing and then sell that, oh my god, the money we would get for that. Because let's go to target skeleton. Where is that? We gotta find that. Where is the target skeleton? Oh, the ethereal dust will also be worth a lot too. Okay, here we go. So they need 1 anonymous stone, which costs 50 stones on itself. Damn. 55 writ vouchers. Ah, that's nice. Where there's even held in my inventory? Is that just like a currency held across all accounts? Hey, I'll take that. Damn, I love that. That's sweet. That is honestly sweet. Alright. Oh, wait, crap. We were supposed to go on this guy and deposit all of our gear. Not gear, like recipes and stuff. So we can just cascade it on to more and more people. The more we can get them on, the higher the chance we get more writs. And the more writs we get, the more writ vouchers we get, man. Alright, so 50 writ vouchers is not terribly bad. That's decent compensation, especially if you do anything like enchanting or woodworking, because those two are extremely cheap. Yes, they're daily quests, but you can do them on your alternative characters. So if you have alts that are proficient in crafting, say you get them up to level 50, and you slowly feed them cheap motifs, like the purple ones, like the ones I mentioned before, that like Dwemer and Zivkin are super cheap to purchase. You can purchase a full set of Dwemer and Zivkin for probably less than 10,000. So you get those, you put it on those characters, that increases the chance they can do more of those writs. Like I said, unless you're a master crafter, the chance of you getting those writs is extremely rare. I mean, I only got 2 out of the 3, even though I'm a master woodworker. Yeah, then those writs are going to be extremely hard to get. You're going to have to work on that. Also, getting up those traits as well would help out. So, working on the traits for all the other characters would definitely help. So the bank is where we need to go. Ah, get it fucking stuck here. And on top of that, we could go to Oblivion. We do want to go see what that exotic goods guy has right now. Hopefully it's not the wedding decorations again for like the 17th time. Alright, so we got all those. But then we can throw in all of these. There we go. Oh yeah, you can get the houses available through Crown Store. It'll just be super expensive. Alright, then we have all of these here. Rubidium brandy. I think that's everything. It is, okay. We want to withdraw those fancy style, those like Akaviri It's definitely going to be way too expensive. Oh, great, the pages actually stack. That's fantastic, because that actually really extended out the page. Dramathra, that stuff is going to be absolutely expensive. Hollow Jackto, that's cheap as hell. Okay, great. Oh, this is great. They made all those stackable, which is really nice, because those were honestly taking up way too much of my inventory space. And here's our Duchess. Master Provisioner. Great at crafting poisons, too. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make much with that. I'm not sure if you can even get... A Master Alchemy Writ probably doesn't even give you much. Considering how easy it is to level up Alchemy, and considering the fact you don't even need to learn anything. One of the easiest writs to level up. The thing is that houses, like I said earlier, they cost crowns. The ones that we're looking at, to get them furnished, were like 8,000 crowns. So you're really going to want to have those houses on hand if you're really going to want to make that. Alright. Let's go check. Let's see what you need to learn. We're going to withdraw one of every page, and then just go through and see what we can learn. She'll probably learn the full set of Hollow Jack and Skin Changer. We do have a lot of Hollow Jack because I did do a lot of farming with that. But the farming bored the absolute piss out of me. Alright. Let's get you proficient in a lot of stuff all of a sudden. These, I'm pretty sure you already know. Oh shit, that was Assassin's League. That's actually worth a lot. My bad. Hollow Jack. Alright. Anything else you don't know here? Oh yeah, we got that. That makes sense. And we did get the Plunder Skulls achievement, but who cares? So we learned the full Hollow Jack style. Alright. So we can deposit those back in. Happy work for the Hollow Jack. That's funny, we can still get that achievement. Hey, look at that. We still got all of that shit left. Alright. Where are those repeatable quests? Housing brochure. Oh yeah, that's the A Friend in Need quest. The thing is that that quest was not available to anybody. Only one person on an account could actually have it, strangely, so you had to remember which character you actually had to go through, and it was a bit of trial and error. I have no idea why it was like that. It's probably because it gave you a physical item. But I mean, even then... Oh boy, okay, if we can get more writs on this guy, I will be absolutely ecstatic. She knows quite a few styles, but not like terribly exotic stuff. To be fair though, some of those writs were in basic racial styles like Nord. And those blue styles are not worth anything, and they don't really even attribute towards writs, so... I'm not even sure what the hell is the point of those are. Learning traits is also a big valuable thing, but those are easy to do. If you already have some guy who already knows all of the traits, you just make a full set of training gear, pass it off to some guy, and he learns it. Oh, that's funny. It even automatically collects all the quests for me. That's hilarious. Alright. More lightning staffs. I'm not sure if the alchemy one, they've fully worked that one out yet, because alchemy has a lot of variations. There's actually multiple ways you can actually complete a writ. And sometimes the prices of crafting reagents fluctuates quite heavily. Like some alchemy supplies can sell for up to 200 per, which is insane because you can consume that in less than, say, 2 or 3 minutes. Especially if you're in a high intensity situation like PvP. Oh my god, you can blow through that shit like crazy. Alright, so alchemist, clothing, provisioning. Okay, so we just need to do alchemy and provisioning. Thank God for your enormous capacity. Oh my god. He's trying to sell the regatta shit. Where do you even get regatta? God, please don't tell me I have to go farm Dark Brotherhood again. I don't even want to go there. I've been in Dark Brotherhood and sold that stuff way too much as is. So, fruit and cheese plate and Mothera's Remorse. So, it's a fruit and cheese plate. Okay, what provisioning can you actually make with food? I guess wax food, I guess, yeah. What was the other one? Like Mothera's Remorse? Where is it? Is that an alcoholic drink? Mothera's Remorse, Mothera's Remorse. Wait. Nope. Nope. Interesting. Where is it? Did not see it. Do we not have this recipe? This would be the strangest character to not have the recipe on. It would be nice to tell me if it was actually like a drink or a food. Because there is a crap ton of things I could go through to actually find this thing. Vegetable dishes, nothing in here. No. No. Nope. Nope. Is it in here? What the fuck is that? Alright, let's go ask a chef. Because I know they will at least have one of the recipes. Rough burlap bag. Alright, there has to be some sort of chef here. For some reason, they tell me that I had a crystal frags proc. Interesting, because I've never had a single one. Oh god, someone... Oh, that's funny. Someone already bought out their jewelry pieces. Oh, this is cool. So the Remorse, where is that? It's not on here. Interesting. Methurs's Remorse. What the fuck is that? Okay, so it's not a green recipe, so it has to be something like stupendously exotic. Which I don't understand why. It wouldn't give me something I can't craft. Okay, nothing in here. What the hell? Going one by one to see if we can find this. I mean, these I could craft a crap ton of, so I really don't care. God, I can craft a lot of the Hismir stuff. Alright, so is it in here then? Okay, nothing in there. Thrice baked apple pie. Okay, nothing in there. Something about remorse. Something that makes you want to cry. What makes you want to cry? This is probably like some random recipe from a low-level area that I have no idea where it is. The issue is I can't obtain it. Yeah. Alright, well, my provisioner can't do its provisioning recipe. That's funny. Essence of health. Isn't that just a generic health pot? Like, I can buy those from merchants. Did I miss enchanting? Oh, no. You know, I can't craft that. I don't even have the recipe for it. Yeah, look at that. There's so many people here. My FPS is down to 40. Alright, so... You're an enchanter. You're an alchemist. There we go. I have... Craft an essence of health. Okay. We can do that. We need something with a healing trait on it. Preferably something... Okay, we got a lot of those. Here we go. And we'll make 2 of them. Just so we have those for later. I think that's everything. And there we go. That is everything. A lot of money. First guy got 2 of them. We don't even get 1. Yeah, that's useless material too. Hey, at least we got a tempering ally though. That's nice. That stuff's worth a decent munch. And everyone logging out. Alright, so we got a couple of more characters to do this on. By a couple, I mean a lot. Although none of them have provisioning and enchanting. And it crashes. That's to be expected. New patch. Things gonna be glitchy as hell. Here we go. If we can just get one more writ in today, I think that'd be good enough for us. Like, if we get another one of those legendary ones are stupendously good. I want to get those ones. If we just get like 2 or 3 of those a day, we would have enough VIT vouchers to actually get everything we want within a week. I mean, which would probably go against what ZeniMax wants. But I mean, hey, I don't want to spend 17 years on this shenanigans. And on top of that, I'll never craft a single piece of legendary gear. Purely just because of how costly it is. But if I can recoup my losses and just sell anonymous geodes for like... For a crafted amount of gold. Let's see. If it cost 8 gold tempers... And you get 50 vouchers. How much would that be per voucher then? So we get, what was that? I say about 8. And say they're about 4,000 a piece. And you divide it amongst 50 vouchers. That's about 600 gold per voucher. Which means it's fairly cheap per voucher. But considering it's 50... And then especially considering how expensive Anonymous geodes are, if you could sell those for like maybe 70,000, 80,000 gold a piece, you'd be fine. Alright, since you're not a provisioner, we don't have to really worry about you getting the provisioner recipes. I think what's fucking us over is not knowing any of the traits. What we need to do is that we need to get our guys all of their traits in. Somebody's probably already done that ahead of me. Alright, so we have... If we have 8 guys... Okay, we need to craft, like, basically 8 sets of armor and just house them in the bank at all times. And we earned close to 20,000 experience for all of these. That's funny. Hey, at least we're actually getting rid of all of those, because that will get rid of a hell of a lot of clutter for us. Someone's selling the blacksmithing writs. That actually probably is smart, because you don't know if they're epic or legendary. If they're legendary writs, that's in half and half. But if they're purple, they could easily be worth a decent amount. They won't be worth a whole bunch, because it's only 5 writs. Oh yeah, we never returned our keys. So the chances of us actually getting a really good writ are very slim. Extremely slim. If you got anything, I'd be surprised. Actually, it would be impossible for us to get a writ. Well, it would be impossible for us to craft it. We would have to send it across the bank to our guy, because there would be no way for us to actually physically craft it, because we don't know any traits on any weapons, so we would have traitless gear. Here, take that from us. Hopefully we can send them over the bank. Too bad every person and their mother has already made a video for this. Because considering I had to develop a tactic in order to tackle all my ults, I probably should make one. That would be too complex. It's not a complex thing, it's like more of a logistics thing that you would have to do to actually get your ults up to a proficient level in anything. And it would cost you a decent amount of money, I guess. To learn Zivkin, Dwemer, Hollowjack, and a couple of others would cost you maybe like 20 to 30,000 per. But if you're willing to do it, you could earn a lot of writ vouchers. I think that's all 3. So look how quick that was. We didn't have to fumble around at all. Look, the achievement's still rolling by. Okay, so we didn't get anything. At least we're getting all these useless materials that we will never utilize in our life again. Purely because we have all of our alts leveled up. We won't be able to use Hickory or Shadowhide or Void Steel. I'd much rather just prefer Rubidite. Although that would make these rifts actually profitable. We wouldn't want that now, do we? Yeah, sorry, we got a lot of characters to do this on. But since we're no longer doing alchemy, enchanting, provisioning, blow right by. The enchanting would be an interesting one to do legendary writs for, because that would be super cheap. Much less to learn. Although I guess you would have to learn all the traits for the various rune stones. But I mean, that would be like a task to do in a half a second. And considering there's like a 0% chance of failure. Come on, ye old rift. And we still need to get our horses trained up on our smaller characters. Here we go. my Nightblade that I have severely neglected at this point. Like, I do not care for this one at all. I haven't played her in ages. I'm actually curious, does these actually... Wow. 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 None of these fucking things... Oh my god. None of those fucking things contain a single crafting agent for housing. So for me to actually do anything, I will have to physically go out there and farm. And even for some of the more exotic stuff, you could use up to, I think, over 100 per some of those materials. It will not be a cheap day. I was gonna say, I swear I certified you in the Ritz. Yeah, good, we got all 3 of them. I know I did at least that. There we go. At least today, I mean, we won't be able to craft a whole bunch, but we will be able to buy, like, broken boxes. So our house could look like a decrepit piece of shit. It'll be quite a long time before somebody could actually... If somebody was to start ESO right now, probably have a little bit... Oh my god, I can't imagine what starting ESO would be like right now. There would be so much shit for you to do. And so much for you to learn that it would blow my mind. Oh wait, shit. Before we turn these in, we are going to need to learn all of these pages that we just acquired. And thank God you have a maximized inventory. Come on, come on, come on. What's in your inventory that's taking up so much space? It must just be a bunch of builds. Alright. Give me all of these. Oh good, it doesn't glitch it. I remember if you were to just try to like mass consume these pages, whoops, it would glitch out every single time. Like you had to drag your cursor away from this page. Alright. So we learned all of those. Got 10,000 experience. God, we're actually reducing the amount in our bank considerably. Alright. Let's see what we can actually get here. Please, oh please be something good. Okay, yeah, so it seems to be an extremely low drop chance. Yeah. At least we're getting possible legendary materials, so for future crafting rates, I guess we'll get a lot. One second, I'll be right back, though. Alright, we're back. Let's see if we can actually get in one more rift. God, that thing's everywhere. Housing brochure, man, housing brochure. I was sent for you. Yeah, right. Progressively less and less pages. It's like a hoarder's wet dream to have a clear inventory and then just to fill it back up with more valuable goods. See, I wasn't wrong for hoarding all of this. It did come in handy. And the Nord from the counter appeared. Ooh, good, he actually has the faster running speed. Alright, yield equipment rates. Months of planning is going to need to be taken into account. If you could stack gear sets, that would actually be really useful. Strangely laggy part right here. That's still fun if I used to list that hair on. Looking like the most dashing rogue available. And then wearing a freaking Santa hat. Alright. And none of the other alternative characters need to know don't even have a single thing learned. So trait-wise, let's see. We definitely have to get... Oh god, we need metallurgy, so that we need close to 12 extra skill points just to fill out those things. Okay, we didn't even get anything good. Yeah, definitely got to work on training. It seems that's a huge part of the writs. If you don't actually know the traits, or any traits, the chances of you getting a writ are 0, it seems. Oh god, did Deltia's Gaming actually get a trip to ZeniMax Studios? Oh god, he's there for a week. Oh wow. That's actually the first time I've seen ZeniMax actually be a little bit more active with their players, just getting a huge amount of them incorporated so that it can get a little bit more feedback. I mean, I just sending emails was not enough. Hello, at least Deltia is probably a little bit more informative on it, considering he monetized the whole thing hilariously expensive-wise. Like, if you go onto his Academy page and try to get lessons with him, they cost an absolute shit ton. Like, he's asking for close to a couple $100, depending on your lesson. Like, if you want a master lesson, $400, please. Which I find to be absolutely hilarious. What would you even do that would be worth $400? Like, you had to be doing some phenomenal shit. You'd be, like, teaching him how to do brain surgery at that point. Wait. That one little page we can deposit back in. Oh, and a style fragment too, why not? Well, that actually means we have a grand total of 10 style fragments. We can make our next set of the glass motif, actually. Alright, so you need Craglorn. Doesn't even export anywhere else in Craglorn. Funny thing is, Russell Crowe should have a lot more skill points than he does. Considering the fact he has a way more time in Craglorn. He has about 4 more hours in, and he's gotten every single Sky Shard there, so it should be like an extra 12 skill points at least. Oh, he knows a couple of the consumable ones. We're not really worried about those, because he would definitely not get any provisioning recipes from those. If he can't get it from these basic crafting ones, he ain't getting it from the exquisite ones. Oh my god. Those golden boxes. 100,000 Telvar per. It's a 3-for-1 exchange, so each box only costs 300,000 gold. He sells 3 of those boxes and he gets 900,000 gold. That's awesome. The price gouging on day 1 is absolutely hilarious. People who are like super impatient. I mean, just wait a week and the prices for everything will dip so much. And in a month, oh my god. They should be stabilizing in around a month, I think. It's just super high initially, and then as it progresses on, slowly dies out. And on top of that, it'll probably take you a month at least to acquire all the crafting agents needed for the housing. Yep, it seems that unless you actually have a trait, you don't get anything. Because considering how many we've been doing so far, we should have gotten at least a 1 or 2. But considering really no 0 out of the 9 traits. This guy's just putting his mounts in his house. Oh my. I hope they actually fixed it, because collectibles and mounts like that, they always glitched out of the house. This sorcerer, I've legitimately not been on it in a while. Although this sorcerer knows... Actually doesn't know anything, and she really... The only thing going for her is that she has done Maelstrom Arena flawlessly. With a cheesy build that took me absolute ages to get through. But it's a stupidly good build. We're reading, Miss Traveler. We only have 1 page left for you. After we've just mouthed through the rest of them. Is this person mount? Oh yeah, this person's mount is all trained up. Jesus. That's funny, because I consider this character more of like a generic alternative one. Although I guess I've had her around for ages. Yeah, look, she's done a couple of the trials. Slightly seasoned. But not salt and peppered. Oh shit! Why did no one tell me I had that on? I completely forgot the small scene was on. You guys just been hearing me talk to nobody. That probably violated some rules, oh well. At least now we fixed it. How did I forget that? I must have accidentally hit the up arrow key or something. Oh yeah, this person doesn't have a second weapon. I was trying to flip this guy's weapon for the longest time, but nothing was happening. What the fuck? Here we go. Craft it, baby. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's precious. This person needs a lot of skill points. Yeah, this person hasn't been properly vetted out yet. Oh my god, that's hilarious. This person's not maxed out in any sense. We're fucking making iron gear. Oh, this is precious. Well, that's to be expected, though, because honestly, when it comes to your later alts, making an alternative character later on was so stupidly easy. Like, the actual grind to get a character progressively got shorter and shorter. It used to take a couple of weeks. Now it takes less than a day. Which is good and bad in its own way. Maple gear. We're not even going to get anything for these. Because there's even a point to do this. Alright, so I mean, I guess instead of actually, like, doing anything, what we can do is that we could take out all of our skill points and just dump it into crafting and make this guy a crafting alt. I mean, I guess we could do that. Oh my god, we can't even return it here. We have to go all the way back to the little... Crashed again. Yeah, so everything's working fine. Second crash today. It's a new record. I usually get one. Actually, that's a lie. I get quite a few, actually. It's just I play so long, it's probably a little bit spread out. Could associate it with different days at that point. Oh, the thing is, I don't have to do anything till like midday tomorrow, so we're gonna be grinding like a motherfucker. Alright, don't die me, game. We just got started. So the research timer thing, definitely have to work on that. Oh, the thing is, we'd have to gear this character back up, because right now she has nothing on her. We could probably put Elegant and Infallible on her and call it good. That's a generic build, but it does a lot of DPS. $230 likes. That's awesome. Ay, ay, ay. The shitstorm we have raised. Alright, so Ebonheart Pact. Gotta go back to the main city and drop it off. Yep. That's funny. I guess this could level up somebody's crafting. Let's see if this works. Considering this character is a veteran Maelstrom Arena, they should be like, you know, you're a flawless conqueror. You deserve a free win. Ice Furnace. Ice Furnace was beyond a dumb investment. And Winterborn, completely useless. Parabellum sucks. Got so much of Winterborn shit, though. God. I mean, we were trying to grind it out for the longest time. Didn't get much. I wonder how packed this place is. No, it's empty. Look at this. This place is dead. Such exquisite. At least this one makes sense. It actually gives you the materials you use back, so I mean, it's a constant cycle. Alright, so for you... You're maxed out in crafting, you just need 12 skill points. So what we should do for you is that we're going to wipe your slate clean and put everything into crafting. Researching, we're just going to make simple researching materials. But first we need to wipe your memory clean. Look at this light. God, I can't imagine how many people are on right now. There's got to be like 17 versions of Cypher on right now. This will be like the one day it's actually packed for once. Oh yeah, Fangrush is on even. Res Rider's on. 2,000 fucking people. Cypher and Fen at the same time. Woo! It's strange. I remember Cypher when he used to have less than 100, and now he has over a fucking 1,000. Good on them. They're actually doing really well. They definitely do have the personalities for it. And we'll just take the morphs. Do we have enough? 20 skill points. Yes. Of 3 items per day. Perfect! See, that's what we need. Yeah, you don't have anything. If we can get him down to 30 days, I'll be a happy camper. This guy definitely does not have... I don't even think he has level 50 in his shit. Much less the ability to actually do anything about it. So what we're going to have to do is that we're going to have to make... God, we have the 2 sorcerers, the 2 DKs, the 2 Nightblades. So we have 6 characters to actually start researching traits on. Okay, and we're going to need to redo our shit with you. And we'll save both of those. And let's get you... Oh yeah, now we can sit in the chair. That's right. Clothing, stitching. You gotta research 3 things. There we go. He is smiling bigger than me. Here's our tank. Tanking on this guy is actually kind of fun. I want to try a build where I'm wearing Imperium, the other Bulwark set or some shit like that, and I think Malabeth. Wear those 3 sets together, stack a bunch of HP. If you have those Imperium and the 1 set, you could easily get a lot of damage returned. And we want to increase your carrying capacity. This is the newest character by far. How many skill points do you have? 1. I mean, this character, I mean, look at how minimal she's explored. We've actually had to make her go out and explore various areas because of... What is this, tanking, I think? We've actually had to make her go out and explore because she didn't even have enough skill points to fill out her trees. Alright, let's fill out your shit. Your morphs have been reset. Thank you. This person is the only one who probably would have anything not leveled up yet. And we still got all in the carpentry. Hell yeah. Alright. So what we need to do, we have clothing, blacksmithing, and woodworking. And we have to make 6 sets for all of them. God, our bank is going to be filled to the brim, actually. Like, there is going to be 0 space there. And on top of that, we're going to deplete our iron reserves like crazy. We'll probably have to start using rubidite even because of how much we're going to be using. I should actually go back and count how many we have before we officially start. Yeah, that 41% inventory is going to be filled real soon. Like, we're gonna need a spreadsheet for this. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! Eight fucking sets for 3 separate provisioning. Oh. Just shoot me now. This is a logistics nightmare. But I mean, to be fair, we would be going through the gear relatively quick. Like, we'll have to make a couple of sets a day, even. Like, all the heavy armor is going to be done within a day. So we need 8 training swords, 8 training maces. That's going to be funny. Like, we're going to need a lot of research time. And the first thing is, like, the first trait's going to be, like, 20 minutes. Next one's going to be, like, an hour. But the first day, we're going to pump through a couple of these. So this guy's about to spread his knowledge. This won't be too bad. Won't be too bad. So body pieces. We're gonna need 8 of these. Let's see if we can just even keep our inventory. This guy has max inventory, so he should theoretically be fine. We'll see how well it goes, though. Okay, yeah, 8 pieces ain't that much. Just crafting all this is going to take absolute ages. I might as well spare you guys the actual weight, because this is all going to be boring, and it's all just going to be miscellaneous, like, logistics type of deal. I mean, on top of that, yeah, it's going to be boring content, so I think we'll just leave it at that and call it good. So thank you all for this initial journey. It was fun for all of you to join us this evening, but I'm just going to spare you all of this, because this is honestly going to be way too boring to actually stream. I might make a compilation or a guide on this later on. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.